everyone. A couple of months ago, I asked you all, what is your mental struggle right now? Well, I had the screenshot still saved up and I thought I would share my 2 cents on them. Does this mean that my life is all together and I don't have mental struggles? Hell no! But this is me trying to fix some of your life problems. So let's get to it. I will of course blur all the usernames because I'm sure this is personal. The first one being the most relevant to me as well, the way how my society distances themselves from me just because I'm a crew and I fly. Now, if you remember, at the start of the pandemic, everyone, especially in India, were kind of bashing crew because they thought crew are the ones who bring the disease in their neighboring area when they don't know we are actually bringing your family from abroad. And I had a whole rant about it on my Instagram. You should check it out. People really loved it, and that's all I have to say. Just see that rant. One person says not able to do anything, as in financially, if you are jobless, and that is such a big concern. Like for me right now, I know that I'm away from family. I really want to go back to them, but at least I have a job. That's why I've just kept it, because my education, everything is in tourism. So the tourism industry has been hit the worst. But if somebody does not have a job, I can't even imagine the pressure. But what I would like to tell you is that this is the time to get off the treadmill of what we knew is normal life, and our worth used to be defined by our job, right? Like, where do you work? How much do you earn? Oh, that's how much you're worth. No, this is the time to kick all those old beliefs away. Your job, your work does not define you. Even if you don't have a job, you are worth something. What you can do is learn new things right now, learn new skills. I know courses cost money, but that's where YouTube comes in. YouTube has free education, so you can learn new things and at least learn courses that will add to your CV. Do that perhaps, and hopefully that will help. Now this one ties in with the next one, which is want to go home badly. I'm sure you wish the same. Of course I'm feeling the same, but as I said, I'm trying to count my blessings that at least I have a job. If I go home, I will meet family, but then I won't have a job and I won't get a job in the coming few years of the equal capacity, equal pay capacity also. Also, when I was making a decision like what do? Do I just quit and leave? So guys, I hope this helps you. I wrote down what are the reasons, like what is the purpose that I even came to Singapore. It was money and world travel. If I'm not getting world travel right now, if I move houses, at least I'll get the money. And now at least the financial pressure is off me a bit. I'm actually in a position to send money back home as well. So that first purpose, initial purpose is still there. So that way it has helped me find a purpose to stay in Singapore. So if you're feeling that way, make sure to write down why in the first place did you move out of your home. Bouncing off of the same question, being alone and realizing that all the time. I used to live by myself for the past 2 years, and I have lived by myself for 8 months of quarantine. Starting from the beginning when nobody knew what's gonna happen. It is not easy, let me just say that. You do go crazy, but that's when things like these come handy. I started to paint, and I've been painting a lot and enjoying it thoroughly. This is a new hobby that I found out, and I can't live without paints now. Also, a gratitude journal. This one I bought from Australia. You write in it, you are able to count your blessings, and it takes up your time. You write down your thoughts, think a little, right? And if you don't want to buy this book for yourself, I have a full highlight of gratitude journal prompts. So I've actually read out the topics from here, so you know what to write about. Because I know journaling is not something that everyone can do, and it's a bit intimidating. So if you don't know what to write, I've actually read the prompts from here in that Instagram highlight. It's free, guys. Go ahead, take up a topic like, oh, this is what we have to write about today, and just write. How easy is that? So activities like this really help in this time. This is the time to call people you haven't called in a long time. Catch up on movies, catch up on TV shows you always wanted to do. Again, I think my Instagram has to go side by side with this video, because I've actually done a lot of quarantine entertainment related stuff on Instagram. So I actually published IGTV videos of quarantine Netflix to watch things, quarantine Bollywood movies to watch list and stuff. So if you want ideas. Another one is I've been coping up with overthinking, trying to cut it. Now, of course, overthinking is something you can do a lot here because there's so many things to overthink about. I'll link my video up there, how I overcame overthinking, which is easy. You acknowledge that you're overthinking and then let it go. I know it sounds like that's not gonna work. Just watch that video and it'll help you. Okay, now this one is like the emotion of the year, which is uncertainty and work pressure, and then the fear of the future, which is this, right? Again, about work. your work does not define you. I know people who have been working from home, their work has been more stressful now because they have more pressure and more workload now than ever. But I would really like you to count your blessings that at least you have work, because I know so many people who are looking for jobs but there are none available. So I know it's really difficult, but you have to count your blessings. The other one is the fear of the future. I know the fear of the future, but at this point, really does anything shock you? I think the best that we can do is be prepared of what if this happens. Monoliths have just been discovered, so I am honestly just like, alien invasion is next, that's all. Touch wood, but I think that's all we're waiting for, so it's better to be prepared. I think future is just, is it there? I don't even know if the future is gonna happen. Dealing with anxiety. Okay, so now I am in a government quarantine facility which happens very suddenly. When are they gonna come? When do I have to leave? Where will I go? Nothing. We can't tell you anything. That time was anxiety filled, and I can't tell you, it's just like that these days. I know we breathe, but we don't really breathe. So just taking deep breaths. But if it's really like diagnosed anxiety, I would highly recommend that you look up proper sources, therapists and stuff like that, because we can't say. It's my 10th and how will I pass the exam? About the students, I honestly want to say I'm so sorry that this golden time, this golden age was taken away from you. The experiences that you were supposed to have were taken away from you. But I do, and it must be super hard and difficult for you to study like this, but I would definitely say you are experiencing something far bigger than those school experiences. Civilization bending experience that you got to go through. Am I saying it in a good way, in a bad way? I'm just saying it in a shocking way. So I guess we'll just wait and watch, but I know it must be super hard. The little time that you used to get with your friends and stuff, I hope video calling exists and you're playing all the games that you can right now. My favorite are Among Us and Mini Militia. Another person said being in a toxic relationship and not having friends around who usually support me. I got a couple of such things saying their parents are toxic, their family is toxic. Now, first of all, I would definitely like to preface is that sometimes the words toxic and even other words like depression, anxiety gets thrown in a very casual way. Are they really toxic, or they're just being your parents and you don't like them? What I've learned is the only way to deal with a toxic relationship is by not dealing with it at all. You have to make that person go away from your life. But sometimes it's very difficult to take that person away from your life. Maybe they've been there for far too long, they are family, or they're your parents. What do? All you have to do is take them out of your mind. Because again, you can't control people or their reactions or the way they behave. You can, however, control you, yourself, and the way you behave. So mentally, you have to learn to separate yourself from them and know they don't define you. They do not have anything to do in your life. You don't owe anything to them. So mentally start removing them from your mind, from your body, and they'll become a separate person who doesn't even affect you anymore. Another person said anger. I get annoyed for no reason and many times take it out on my parents and feel bad later. Yes, honey. Been there, done that. Experienced it so many times. I have these periods where I get annoyed and pissed off that I have to cook so much food, then I have to clean so many dishes. Always in the kitchen. This is so frustrating. There's a cycle that I just hate cooking. I don't want to make any food at all. Then I'm back to being like excited for food. So in such situations of being angry for no reason, again, taking out your anger in constructive ways. So my style of dealing with anger or something is to step away from the situation. So if I am talking to somebody, I would literally like to physically move away from the room, from the situation, stop talking to that person to take a pause. So if you feel like you're taking it out on your family or whatever, you know you're getting angry, maybe go out for a walk. Listen to music. Music is the best therapist. That's free. How about you have a conversation with your parents? If they are open to communication, you can say that these days, I just get angry for no reason. You can talk to them about it, but if they're not willing to listen and understand, I guess you yourself have to be careful that you kind of have to have this, I'm becoming angry for no reason right now and I need to do this. So I've literally written down an emergency quarantine emotion savior pack or something like that, in which it's like, talk to people, watch this, do this. For me, listening to Bollywood dance music is the cure. And when you're getting angry for no reason, switch. Last but not the least, there's no goal for the next day. Feels like it's all over. There's no motivation. It's sad. I totally understand that because we don't have any plans, don't have any timetable. Even if you try to plan something, it fails. Like right now, I was supposed to go on a hike, supposed to host a birthday party at my house. Everything went. So that's why the first day when I came here, I was very irritable. There was anxiety in the morning, as I said, they came after so long. So there was anxiety, I was irritable, I had headache, and it was just not a good day because of the not having plans. Even if you make plans, they just go haywire. So I think the best thing to do is not have any plans and be open to change. The best way to kind of counter that is make a goal for yourself. What's your goal? Because okay, if we are not moving forward in life when it comes to jobs, studies, whatever, we can still move forward in life by, say, your health. You can move forward in life by your health. What's your goal? You want a new hairstyle, you want to improve your hair, your skin, you want to learn a new dance, you want to learn how to dance. That's what I did. And learn how to paint. That was me. So you can still move forward in life, have goals like that. Again guys, I know we are so wired to have our job, our work, our accomplishments define us, but they really don't. What we learn, again as I said, if you've never cycled before, learn cycling, learn swimming, do that, let that be your goal, and you will still be going forward in life in that way. You would have personal growth. I hope this helped a bit. I have definitely gone through each of these things throughout the year. Have I figured them out 100%? Not at all. Will I still have another mental breakdown tomorrow or today itself? We never know. But this keeps on happening, and all we need to do is try to talk about stuff and then make ourselves feel okay somehow. Of course, everyone's way of feeling better is going to be different, but if this video helped, you think if this video, whatever I said, helped, I have a full playlist of mental well-being where I've done videos like this. I've actually spoken about ways I keep sane, or the ways I am sane while living alone. These are specific topics that I've made videos on. So if you want to watch more videos like this, make sure to check out this playlist, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, stay safe, stay sane. Love you guys. Bye-bye.